99% of people think one giant ruled all. But the true titans existed in vastly different eras and lands. Meet Giganotosaurus, South America's ultimate apex predator. Its name means giant southern lizard, and the scale is staggering. This predator dwarfed many famous dinosaurs of its time. Now that we understand its size, let's explore the comparison. While both were immense, their cranial architecture differed significantly. The Giganotosaurus possessed a longer, narrower snout than its North American cousin. But this shape suggests a different approach to securing prey, perhaps slashing. Its teeth were often thinner, built for slicing through flesh efficiently. Overall, Giganotosaurus often reached lengths surpassing 10 metric tons in mass. Its powerful hind limbs propelled this massive bulk with surprising agility. But sheer size does not always equate to undisputed dominance. A Tyrannosaurus rex, though perhaps slightly shorter, possessed a vastly more robust bite force. This difference speaks volumes about their respective hunting philosophies. The environment dictated the evolution of these specialized killing machines. But Giganotosaurus hunted in the mid-Cretaceous of Gondwana's remnants. And its prey base consisted of massive, long-necked sauropods inhabiting the floodplains. Fossil evidence suggests Giganotosaurus may have engaged in group hunting tactics. This cooperative strategy compensated for the relative weakness of individual bites. They likely used coordinated attacks to bring down giants much larger than themselves. The paleontological record in Argentina supports this interpretation of its role. The discovery sites themselves tell a complex geological story. These formations date back roughly 100 million years ago. Imagine the sheer weight this creature exerted on the ground beneath it. Its sheer physical presence was undeniable in its ecosystem. But how did its hunting style contrast with the crushing predator up north? Giganotosaurus specialized in repeated, severe wounds rather than single bone-shattering impacts. Its skull morphology favored speed and deep penetration over sheer crushing power. But this suggests a strategy dependent on stamina and sustained blood loss. But each footfall left an imprint confirming its colossal ground pressure. The world of Giganotosaurus was a realm of giants and titanic vegetation. Its neck structure needed robust muscle to support the massive head during feeding. And now that we understand its build, let's examine its lifespan. Growth rings in fossilized bones offer clues to their relatively rapid maturity. But young Giganotosaurus were formidable hunters in their own right, though smaller. Their survival demanded early prowess in this highly competitive, prehistoric environment. Its tiny forelimbs were vestigial, offering little aid in gripping or fighting. Bial reliance rested upon the powerful legs and the devastating jaws. Abi, the kinetic energy delivered in a strike was monumental, even without bone-crushing force. Of this energy transfer caused catastrophic tissue damage instantly. We must return to the ground where these giants once walked. But paleontologists meticulously pieced together these ancient narratives from stone. Every chip, every layer, holds critical data about its existence. The climate shifted, and eventually, the reign of the Giganotosaurus ended. Extinction is the ultimate equalizer for even the largest terrestrial creatures. The geographic isolation ensured that Giganotosaurus never met its famous northern rival. They evolved independently, filling similar ecological niches on separate continents. The Tyrannosaur maximized bite force hill, the Giganotosaurus maximized surface area cutting. This distinction highlights convergent, yet unique, predatory evolution. But even the skin required incredible resilience to withstand such forces. It reminds us that biggest often means best adapted for a specific role. When Giganotosaurus was the sovereign ruler of its late Cretaceous South American domain. Its shadow fell across an ecosystem completely separate from the Laurasian giants. Its influence shaped the very flow of life in that ancient era. Understanding these differences requires looking beyond surface-level size comparisons. Even smaller predators navigated a world ruled by this colossal engine of predation. The Earth hosted multiple, distinct apex predators simultaneously. But Giganotosaurus reminds us that dominance is always locally defined by environment. A true giant, perfectly specialized for its lost South American world,